My name is Robert Poe. I am one of the creators of SpaceHospital.
If I had to describe SpaceHospital, someone who'd never seen it before, I'd say it's kind of like a live-action science fiction cartoon.
SpaceHospital is the future as imagined 30 years ago. It's set in an outer space that could only exist within the internet.
SpaceHospital is a lot of fun. SpaceHospital allows me the opportunity to be an idiot in ways that I'm not in real life.
It's a retrofuturistic hospital in space, fighting zombies and healing the ugly and treating the sick, taking their money. SpaceHospital came out of the Bush years, basically, and sort of a kind of pessimistic view of the future, and making fun of that, sort of juxtaposing the 50s, 60s version of outer space and of the future with kind of modern reality of what the future is sort of slowly becoming, that Orwellian, kind of fear that we all have.
Dr. Good was an older doctor in SpaceHospital, and then they realized that inside of Dr. Good was a Japanese woman as well as a young man, and so they split him into two, and then now I'm the young man version of this doctor trying to find his way back into SpaceHospital, into the undergarments of all the female staff.
My character is Dr. Goody, and she is the female half of Dr. Good, and she is Japanese and has pink fur, and so there's like a bunch of culture clash stuff going on with her. She's very passive aggressive.
I feel like I'm very much like Dr. Good in the sense that I am both professional and suave with the ladies, or at least I like to think so.
My character, there's two parts to my character, Dr. Larry and Omicron, and together they make the character of Omicron. Omicron, the alien, is an alien symbiote who attaches itself to the head of a human and becomes sort of brilliant, becomes everything that it could be.
I'm Adriana Roze. I play Nurse Ratney on SpaceHospital. I've been on SpaceHospital from day one, and I feel so lucky. I remember I was in an acting class with Rob, and he just off the cuff said, I'm thinking of making a show called SpaceHospital. And I just started laughing, and I think he knew right away that I got it, maybe? I don't know, here he's coming and I can't talk about it.
She got it.
I play Prince Plod, who is sort of a dime store prince and commander. And I also play Lenny the Lovable Robot, an opportunity to be a robot. Behind the scenes, this year I'm mostly producing. I've done some directing. I do a good deal of the writing, a lion's share of the writing. Last year we actually did an animated version, which my creative partner Sigurd Yulin did most of the writing for, and I did the animating for. So SpaceHospital has been a great opportunity to just work in several different areas that I'm interested in: puppetry, special effects, science fiction, satire, animation. It's really a conglomeration of all of those things.
Rob Poe is a singular personality, a true auteur, a man of great. Rob's all right. He's all right. Yeah, I think Rob's incredibly talented. I think the way he has these series planned out, and the way he looks really far ahead in terms of these storylines. He'll throw a lot of curveballs in, he'll play with a lot of stuff and make a lot of references, pop culture references to anime, to Star Trek, the original series, and all these other things, B movies and things like that. And he'll throw them in as gags, but he really does have this sort of long-term vision of this. That's one of the remarkable things about Rob, is that he does the plotting for the entire series. He writes the scripts for the most part. He builds the sets. He builds the props and the costumes. He does all of the editing. He does sound mixing. He does the special effects. It's really remarkable the depth that he puts into this. We do have some guest writers this year, which is really fantastic, which also helps take the pressure off him. But this really is Rob's train, and it's really interesting to see how much work he puts into it. It's really great. It's really inspiring, actually.
It's been great. Everybody that's been a member of the cast for a long time has been very welcoming to me, other than the first week when they beat me with raw steaks. But I was told that was just part of the hazing ritual, so I was totally fine with it. And the steaks were delicious afterwards, and the bruises healed nicely. But other than that, everybody's been excellent. And the one time that Brad kicked me in the balls 17 times in one shooting day. He said it was just to help me get into character. It hurt like a lot. But other than that, everybody's been great. And Vanessa poured hot coffee on me 3 times. So, and Robert also poured hot coffee on me that day. So it was. But other than that, everybody's been excellent. They've been wonderful. It's been great.
Joining Space Hospital has been really the most fun I've had in the last year. So think about that, if you will.
This season, people can look forward to some resolutions of some previous storylines, tying up some things, but going in a different direction. We've done some location shooting this season, which is new, and really a lot of them are references to have a lot of references to the original Star Trek series and the very theatrical sort of backlot quality of those things. That's a lot of fun. But he's actually splintering off several of the storylines into new ones that really could have their own. They're really clever. And they could really have their own life way beyond Series 3. And I hope we can continue doing that.
I was just going to play a couple numbers for you here. I used to be imprisoned here myself, here in Folsom. Back in 2113. Well, I hear that spaceship coming around the asteroid.
All of you who donated to our Indiegogo campaign, we cannot thank you enough. And when the end comes, you will be spared. And hopefully by then you'll get all your t-shirts and your mugs and everything else. But thank you so much. It's been so helpful. So helpful.
We wanted to say thank you. Thank you for making this season happen. It seriously would not have happened if we hadn't gotten the support that we got. It means a lot to us, and we're all pleased to be bringing it to you and hoping that we can continue to do more. And I think the fans are really going to love this season. So again, thank you.
People of Metropolis, it is I, Lex Luthor, come to tell you the truth about this son of El, this alien. You're enjoying that way too.
I love this. It's amazing. You look exactly like him.